Hello, class. For my video, I'll be talking about the first question, which was about communicators. It took me a little bit to come up with somebody that displays some of those, and then it kind of hit me. A friend of mine that is, I guess, kind of, you don't realize it because it just seems natural that he does use some touching. I started off by talking about handshakes. I'm sure a lot of you know someone kind of like this. That guy shakes everybody's hand that he knows upon meeting them, even if he knows you well. It's what they do. And as far as like the proxemic, the spacing, I think that takes a certain kind of. I guess that's just your style because if he wants to show you something or in another room, for instance, he'll be like, "Hey, man, come here, like follow me," more by gesture and touching you than just hollering at you from across the house. And I thought that was interesting as I thought about it, that that's very much his style. And I talked about at the end about paralanguage, the classic, which I know I've done at some point in this video. So he just did it. But he's somebody that also doesn't really use those. Like if you pose a question to him, he'll be more of to just be quiet and respond or say well, and then respond to it. And I think what I was alluding to is that a lot of us in the military, especially if you're doing some sort of teaching or instructing, you generally told like, hey, limit your ums, your ahs. It's supposed to, display more intelligence or that you're more on the ball with that topic. You really know what you're talking about. And I think that's kind of what that does in that case, even though this is just general conversation that we have. It does, seem a little more engaging than a lot of going on. And I also mentioned, like with the spacing, how I think a lot of people do this. I probably do it and don't even realize it. That whenever you want to, be a little more serious, you get closer, you may change your tone of voice, and those all kind of, I guess, roll together in a way that that's somebody's style. They might be a little touchy, have the spacing going in and out, and just using those speech patterns. So that was the person I chose, and that's now I feel like I'm on the lookout for it just a little bit more. I don't know how long that'll last, but I do notice it a little bit more after thinking about this and reading about it. So hope everyone's doing well. See you guys later.